On the Beach, a film with a stellar, phenomenal cast. Gregory Peck, submarine commander, Ava Gardner, Moira, Fred Astaire, Julian was his name in Anthony Hopkins, Lieutenant Peter Holmes, and a tremendous subject. Still, critics, the important ones, have not been very favorable. The Metascore is in the orange yellow, which means lack of extreme satisfaction. Anyway, I remember one critic saying something like the director managed to get people to drum out support. There's even one that says this for decades. This film will have an impact for decades. Well, that's about the only thing he managed. In other words, the film is not fantastic. It had some people who thought it is fantastic, and it's not that outstanding. I'm not looking, so they do crazy things behind my back. Try to. So we're talking a very bleak future. Come to think of it, we can laugh still. There's a great danger that the very stable genius has won the elections. They're still counting, and I hope it's wrong, but anyway, it's far from what we expected. A landslide for Biden, Democrats taking the Senate. No, they're not taking the Senate, looks like, and it's very, very close. Maybe Biden will lose. So in this scenario, we're thinking, oh my God, that's terrible, this catastrophe. And well, it is, but it can be worse. So that's the theme of this movie, which deals with the day after, the period after. I'm sorry. Oh, I have some pain. I talked about that idiot and it gave me some pain or something. So the period after the Holocaust, much of the world is gone. They don't know exactly who started. They're talking about it, as well as the future. The future is only a near future. The people that are left on the planet live in Australia, but even there, the question is how long it will take for the nuclear cloud, for the impact of the apocalypse to reach the shores of Australia. So is it 5 months? Is it a little less? But you see what I mean. They only have a short period to live, and this is terrible. This is awful. Let's hope the very stable genius, first of all, is not in office. Let's hope he lost. Oh, I'm sorry. Even the idea gives me pain. Real pain. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Oh my God. But that's first. And then second, if he does get the button again, access to the button, let's hope the idiot is not pushing for it. So, because we see the consequences in this movie, and without the movie, we know what they can be. Nuclear holocaust is possible. Before that, we see what human activity has done to the planet, so we can finish the world through other means. It doesn't take sending rockets. it may just be going on the way we are. Which, since I made this idiot a piece of this note of On the Beach, if he's elected, he will continue in the same. He doesn't believe in science, and he doesn't believe in climate change. So it's catastrophic on so many levels. In the movie, the commander, terminer of the submarine, Gregory Peck, is one of the few survivors. In fact, he survived because he was ordered to take his submarine on a mission, and he says to Ava Gardner Moira, as they get close at one point, even if it's very difficult, he has his family on his mind. He said, I always thought they will be safe. I will be in danger, in action somewhere, but they will be back home and safe. And as it happens, I survived, and they were killed with the rest back home. And he is unable to get emotionally involved with Moira for some time. I will not use spoiler alerts. Let's hope he can overcome some of this trauma and adversity. He travels with Peter Holmes, Lieutenant, a scientist, Fred Astaire, to see if they can find some good news in parts of the world. They reach the shore of the US. They think they hear some human activity, some human trying to communicate with them. And so they send a man in a suit to protect him from radiation on the shore. But it turns out it was just the wind moving a curtain or something, which got stuck with a Coca-Cola bottle, and that was hitting periodically the communication machine. What's that? Telex. It's made decades ago, and they didn't have the mobile phones and the communications we have today. So there you are. The film is impressive. If critics have more or less dismissed it, this viewer thought it was, and it's well worth it. It was a good movie, depressing with its message, but well, shit happens, as they say.